Hello, welcome to a very special Mad Hatter review. First Mad Hatter review on 2025, okay? I have some resolutions, okay? New Year's resolutions. I want to work on the channel, all right? A lot more. I would love to, I mean, I feel like I do a lot of work already on the channel, but I would love to maybe pump up some of the creative videos a little more if I can, if time permits. All right. I have something I'm writing. I started writing something a few months ago, or last month actually, and I'm very excited about it, and hopefully, you know, just kind of fulfill that. All right, because I am a little bit of a writer. Okay, what's the Norman Osborn quote? I'm somewhat of a writer myself. Okay, so I'd like to get a little into that, and of course my action figure Flipboard, my precious Flipboard that I love so much. I can't wait to get them in people's hands. So working really hard on the delivery of that, and talking about Wave 2, all right, and what Wave 2 is going to be and what that's going to include and all of that good fucking stuff. I'd like to treat people better, all right? Doesn't everybody say that? There's so many people that are like, I want to be nicer, and then they're like the biggest dicks, okay? But I mean it, to be nicer to my fellow man, okay? Here's a resolution that I would like the world to have, is let's in 2025 try to endeavor to break the stereotype of like the adult toy collector, okay? Because in my adventures, in my travels, starting this channel, I've met a lot of like really great people, great salt of the earth people that are just like, they're just like everybody out there, okay? But for some reason, for like, you know, the normies that don't collect toys, they think the toy collectors are that fucking dope from the 40-year-old virgin or whatever, or some fucking idiot from Big Bang Theory, which is, by the way, speaking of writing, a poorly written show that is supposed to be about nerds, but it's clearly written, well, nerds. It's clearly written from the perspective of people that don't know anything about that culture, all right? It's like old-ass jokes, and I know the show's not on anymore, but like just corny-ass jokes about like, I'm living in my mom's basement, and, you know, like, oh, God, like, I've been playing World of Warcraft all day, and I collect toys, and, oh, don't touch that. It's like hacky shit like that. By the way, this shit was hacky 20 years ago, all right? So, and so is the whole stigma of adult toy collectors. All adult toy collectors are like people that have found the hobby, adults that have just found the hobby. All right, a lot of these guys are and girls. There's girls too. Okay, and by the way, that's not like a fascinating thing either. It's like when people like talk about like girl gamers and they're like, oh my God, yeah, it's like 50% of the population. All right, it's not that weird. But like people try to make it like this thing again, especially like normies. So if you're a normie, so if you're a regular to this channel, you understand what I'm saying because you're already a toy collector, okay? But this video hopefully is, you know what? I'm gonna title it something. Hey, it's gonna be something like, "Hey normie, break your way of thinking," okay? Because there's a lot of us that we just collect toys the same way like somebody like fixes cars, all right? Or the same way some guys like go bowling, or, you know, maybe like they go boating or something. It's the same shit, all right? It's just another avenue to get happy. It doesn't denote like, oh, there's some kind of mental issue, or there's some kind of social construct, or there's some kind, what's the weird thing? What's the weird thing about, no, it's the same reason that other people have hobbies, okay? It fills some kind of void. Now, for some people, yes, maybe there is a big psychological component, okay? But it doesn't mean that they're like weird, okay? It's just, you might just be like a normal, active person in society, okay? You might be an alpha dog. How about that? You might be a dude at the top of his game, all right? And he's out there and just full of confidence, getting all the ladies, getting all the money, and you still collect toys, all right? It spreads as far as that. There's a lot of people that I met who you'd be like, you would never label them as your, what is the stereotype adult collector, okay? So that is a corny, if you are a normie who doesn't collect toys, doesn't collect figures, and from the outside looking in, you reference all of that hacky shit with that fucking poster with his dumb face and this dumb...
Look at this place, man. You gotta see this through the eyes of a woman, you know? What is she gonna think when she comes in here? Oh, look. He's got a billion toys.
So what?
And more video games than a teenaged Asian kid.
All of that is hack shit, okay? You've bought in to the stereotypes. Are there people in this hobby that maybe you would say are socially awkward? Like that matters? Yeah, okay. Also, who cares? But have you seen other hobbies? Have you ever talked to a cyclist? Have you ever talked to a dude that paints? Okay, they don't have socially awkward social issues within those hobbies. A cyclist, this hobby, just like a bunch of other hobbies, appeals to a wide range of people. Okay, that's where we're at. They come in all sizes. Okay, it's just a fun hobby. It's a fun thing to do. All right, it doesn't mean you got stuffed in a locker. Can you imagine somebody stuffing me in a fucking locker? Please. All right, if they manage to get me in that locker, I'll pull a Hulk and like bust out and use that locker as armor and just start fucking smashing them with my locker fists, okay? Nobody's stuffing me in a locker. Oh, but here's another thing. Oh, but toy collecting was on that list of things that, women don't like. Fuck them. Fuck. If you meet a woman who's like that put off by you collecting action figures or you collecting video games, then fucking get rid of her. Who cares, okay? When I met my wife, I was still collecting toys. Okay, and a girlfriend before that, I was still collecting toys. It wasn't a problem, all right? It wasn't a problem unless you meet somebody that has a fucking problem. And if you do, then fuck them, they suck anyway. Stop giving your time to fucking people that are gonna be like all judgmental. The list is that. Those people suck anyway. So do not conform. Don't conform yourself to what other people think, okay? It's like you put a toy in a mold, okay? And that toy knows, that mold tells that toy what to be, okay? Don't put yourself in the fucking mold. You put yourself in your own fucking mold. You understand that? 2025 resolution is actually not for me. It's for the world, all right? World, you should change yourself, okay? Because the whole thing about, and yes, there are many people that fall into the stereotypes of like the adult toy collector, and I know one of them, let's face it, I kind of like, do a show with him, but for the others, all right? Let's face it, we're out there, we're fucking taking the world by storm, all right? We're mavericks in society, getting all kinds of chicks, getting all kinds of guys, whatever you want, whatever your fucking flavor is, okay? So that's my New Year's resolution. Is not for me to change, okay? Because let's face it, I'm peak perfection at this point. It's the world to change around me. I'm not wrong. Everyone else is wrong. So take back those. I'm going to edit out those first resolutions. So that's it. New Year's resolution 2024. Adult toy collectors are not like, don't buy the stereotypes. Stop. All right. All of that is bullshit. It was bullshit 20 years ago. It might have been bullshit even longer than that. We just like the things that we like, okay? We're just people that we know what we want. Actually, I think we're ahead of the game because we know what we want and we try to get the thing that we want. And how knowing what you want is big, okay? There's a lot of people that don't know what they want. And also, by the way, it's a hobby. It doesn't really hurt anyone. I mean, yeah, it hurts the wallet, but it's like you're not drugging it up, you're not drinking, you're not hurting anybody. So who gives a fuck? Okay, so so my proclamation, not only is toy collecting awesome, okay, but to be able to go after something you want despite all these other losers that will judge you is an alpha move. So I proclaim only alphas collect toys. If you are a toy collector, you are inherently an alpha. Alphas are the new toy collectors. Toy collectors are the new alphas. That is my proclamation of 2025. If you don't collect toys, there's probably something wrong with you. All right. So go see a therapist, go see somebody. So that's it. New Year's resolution for the world. And I'm excited about 2025. I got some stuff to review, and we're going to take this year by the straps. We're gonna take it like this, and we're gonna make it do what we want. All right, happiness and healthiness to everybody, and don't let them give you shit. See you later. Bye bye.